Ever since a tyke, I've been consumed by the art. Like me in a room full of pain, and I'ma pour out my heart. Fuck what you think, I ain't the stars. An artist never been broke. I got a wealth of creativity, I'm born to poke.
What's going on? It's Chief Takes Films, Borntopoketv, and today we got Carlos Tolentino. That's how you say it, right? Tolentino. From Fayetteville, well, not from Fayetteville, North Carolina, but he's in Fayetteville, North Carolina. You own a shop called Best Ink, right?
Best Ink of Fayetteville.
Best Ink of Fayettille, and just an all-around dope artist, man. Like, not just tattoos. Like, this man make the thing that blows my mind is these Clorox tees that he. It's crazy, man. Like,
appreciate it, bro.
What made you want to start doing that?
Man, it just happened, you know. Just experimenting. I got these T-shirts. I got it made to say that ink dealer, you know, just to play on drug dealer type, you know. But just
is that y'all's brand too?
That's my brand, yeah. It's my brand, ink dealer. So I have those shirts, and one day I think I saw probably on Instagram a quote. It says, "You don't want this life," and I was like, man, I think I could put that on a shirt, you know. So I just bleached it, you know, just my letters, just handwriting, bleached it, and people liked that. I started doing those, and once I did that, I was like, man, I think I can do a portrait. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I do portraits all the time, you know, pencil, paint, anything. And so I did. I was like, I'm gonna do a Lil Wayne.
Right.
So I got it all set up, got the T-shirt set up and everything, and I mean, it just started working. I used the same technique as kind of doing it like with black and gray tattooing, like diluting the Clorox, you know, like the same kind of method. And I just figured, I was like, if I put too much bleach, it'll get too light, but if I water down, it probably won't get as light. You know what I mean?
Oh, man.
So that's just the whole method.
How many shirts did you mess up learning this method?
Man, honestly, I haven't messed up any shirt, to be honest with you. I've been able to do them all. You know what I mean? Like, I've just been able to consistently do them. I haven't messed up any of them, dude. I like them all. I don't know.
That's crazy. Because I was thinking that. I was like, how is he doing the Clorox? But you saying you diluting it. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Yeah,
I'm diluting it, and you know, just gotta let it dry, and then just if it needs to be lighter, just add more Clorox and stuff like that. But that's really it, man. It just takes time, you know, and just figure it out. And I just haven't seen anybody doing anything like that. You know what I mean? Like, I was even afraid to go online and look.
Right.
To see, because sometimes, you know, if you go online and look, and so you already find somebody doing it, so it kind of like taints your mind, and you're like kind of want to be like that in a way, but you know what I mean. So I didn't for the longest time, for months, I didn't search like bleach portraits or anything. You know, I did not search until one day I accidentally happened to be on YouTube, and it popped off. You know what I mean? Like, people like bleaching shirts. But what I saw, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna click on it. It came in on my feed. I didn't search for it, but it wasn't anything.
It was nothing like on
nothing.
The
Nothing like that. You know what I mean? So it was a big relief. You know what I mean? I was like, okay, maybe I'm onto something. So.
Did you get a lot of people reaching out to you to do those shirts?
I do, man, and right now I just haven't been able to do as many as I wish to do. You know.
I can imagine running a tattoo shop.
Yeah, running the shop, man. Working full time, you know, 5 days a week, and then the weekends I have my kids, and you know, so it's just sometimes when I get home, I just want to watch some TV. You know what I mean? Like,
you don't want to be working.
Yeah, I don't want to be working after working on a tattoo for like 7-8 hours. Even if like in my head I'm like, I need to paint. I mean, and then besides the bleach, I have so many other paintings that I'm working on, drawings, and you know, all kinds of different.
Yeah, so the painting with George Floyd, that one got a lot of national attention. I was in the group actually where they was asking somebody to paint the boards on the buildings, and once you did it, I was like, man, that is amazing. And did you get anybody nationally reaching out to you about that portrait?
No, not really, man. You know, and the way I'm kind of glad, because I didn't do it to get attention. You know what I mean? Like, I just did it because of what was going on and what was going on in Fayetteville. So I just wanted to, show my respects and have other people do the same thing. So once I started getting more attention, I felt bad, you know what I mean? Because I never did it for that. I didn't even share like all the pictures that people were tagging me on, because I didn't want it to be about that. You know what I mean? Like I just wanted it to be about him and just showing our respects and like the injustice that happened to him.
I think it definitely did do that. You got things on both sides, people on both sides of the aisle with that situation, but I think you definitely brought light to the situation. So you hit your point, but at the same time, it's like it was so dope. How could you not get
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was cool. I mean, I got interviewed by local TV and stuff, and then FTCC asked me to donate it to them. So that was cool.
That's dope, man.
It was FSU.
FSU.
Yeah, it was FSU. I got it all mixed up. It was FSU, Fayetteville State.
Shout out to FSU.
Yeah, shout out to FSU, man.
So where's it now? Where's the painting at now?
It's with them.
Okay.
They have it. They asked me to donate it because once they took it down from downtown, they were like, "Hey, what do you want to do with it?" And I was like, "I mean, if the city doesn't want it, I'll take it. It's my painting." So it was my apartment.
Yeah.
And then FSU reached out and they asked me if I would donate it to them, and I was like, "Yeah, man, that couldn't go to a better place."
It was for a while. It was downtown around the Market House. Wasn't it?
Yeah, we moved it because they asked us to move it from where it was, where I originally painted it, and I guess the city didn't I don't know if they didn't want it or like permitting and stuff like that. They didn't approve it. They didn't approve for it to stay, but some people from Fayetteville wanted it to stay downtown,
Right.
but I guess the city didn't approve it. So then we moved it to the Market House, and then they were like, it was there for maybe a couple weeks,
Right.
and then they were like, "Yeah, you gotta take it down."
Dang.
So that's when I was like, "Yeah, man, I'll take it."
So do you do a lot of portraits like that size, big like that, or is that like the first time that you did something
No,
that big?
I mean, that one's big, but I mean, I do a lot of big portraits. I do a lot. I got a portrait of my mom. I got a Tupac portrait that's about that size. I did the Nas one. I don't know if you saw with bleach. I mean, that was huge too.
What is that, like a blanket or something?
Yeah, it's a blanket. Yeah, it's a king size blanket.
Damn, I was like, at first I thought it was like a regular portrait, and I was like, oh, that's the Clorox joint.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Man,
that was huge, and I mean, I have a Young Thug one I'm working on right now. That one's pretty big, and I already got another sheet that I'm already like thinking of who's gonna be on there.
That's dope.
So
man.
yeah, man.
I think it's dope to be an artist and be able to just create stuff whenever you feel like it. My daughter's an artist, and I'm trying to tell her how important her gift is. But I think a lot of artists struggle with that. Like you can't really see from the outside looking in. Like I could be doing this, doing that.
No, it's definitely I mean, I've said it plenty of times. It's a gift and a curse because like my brain is always working. Like if I had like an army of people that could do the things that I'm like thinking about,
right.
You know what I mean? Like, cause I only have two hands,
right.
So I can't do as much as I would love to do. You know what I mean? Like the little fountain thing. That was like that day. I'm like, running errands with my kids and, like stuff like that just happens, and I wanted a statue and I just happened to drive by there. I got it. I wanted to do something, but I didn't even think that day I was going to be doing something because I was just with my kids,
Right.
And, but I picked it up and then it's just like, my head just started turning. I was like, oh, I'm gonna do tattoos on it, like it's going to be about this, it's going to be about that, just by driving by the place with the statues. I got the statue, and then that just clicked everything in my head, and I had to do it that day, and I finished it that day. You know what I mean? Like if somebody would have told me, yo, you need to do this and this and that, like I would have probably never done it.
Right, like if somebody commissioned you to do it.
Yeah, I would have probably not. I would have probably, because I wouldn't have been into it. You know what I mean?
Right.
It would have been my idea. So.
Yeah, that's dope. So like everything you see, or you like, man, I could do this and that to it. Like your mind just always working on art.
Always working, man. Always. I'm always thinking about what I can do. Like different. I have like so many ideas. I just went to the thrift store the other day and I got bought a newspaper, and it was actually for September 12, 2001.
Wow.
Brand new, still in the paper. It's the day after 9/11 from Fayetteville, you know?
Wow.
So, you know, I saw it and I was like, oh man, so I'm gonna frame it, and then I'm probably gonna do probably gonna take the pages out that I have the articles, and probably make a canvas out of it, and then paint something, you know what I mean?
Was the front page the towers?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's just like, it has big block letters, like about this big, and it just says horror.
Oh man.
And then like about this much, and it's like the Twin Towers.
Was it a Fayetteville Observer?
Yeah, Fayetteville Observer.
Damn.
Yeah, like still in the bag, like when you like how they throw it into your yard and everything, like yeah, like still in the bag. And
How much did that cost?
dude, you're gonna it's $10.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
What?
Yeah,
They had a lot of them, or it was just
just that one. I saw it. I was like, man, I mean, this is like history. You know what I mean? I have to get it. So it's like just going there and seeing that, like it already inspired like another piece. You know what I mean? Then I was with Adolfo at the flea market, and we was doing some shooting and stuff like that.
Shout out to Adolfo.
Yeah, shout out to Adolfo. And bro, it was like this stop sign. You know, it's like 4 foot tall stop sign. You know, it's like a huge stop sign, like still like from like we're like out of metal. You know, and I'm like, yo, I need to have that. You know what I mean? Like I need to buy that.
Right.
And I'm like, I have so many things that I got a cause statue I'm working on. You know, the cause companions. Yeah. I got one of those. I'm working
How big
on.
is it?
It's about this big. I don't know how big that is. But it's a good size.
That's like a black cat, right?
It's kind of like a they're called companions, but it's like a kind of like a Mickey Mouse type thing.
Yeah. Oh, Mickey Mouse.
Like a Mickey Mouse type. Yeah. They look sad sometimes. Yeah, they got the X's on their eyes. Yeah.
I just seen somebody Thesis got a he got one of those done with henna all over it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's dope,
Yeah.
man. Being an artist is fire, man.
Yeah, dude. I love it, man. There's so many things that, like I said, like I just my mind always running. Like, dude, if I had like a group of people that I'd be like, yo, let's do this, yo, let's do that, yo, like prep this for me, you know what I mean? Like I'll be coming up with so much stuff, man. I guess my goal is like, you know, I'm gonna have a show, you know, art show. That's why I haven't sold any, like a lot of things. I'm still not selling,
right?
Because my goal is to do an art show, you know what I mean? Yeah. Probably open like a gallery, you know what I mean, where I can just be more like a full-time. Well, I am a full-time artist. But, you know, have like an actual studio that I can, you know, just work, you know what I mean, and always be there, you know what I'm saying?
That's I feel like that's big in other places, but not really in North Carolina, like the art, because Maya Bailey, he has an art gallery in his tattoo studio, the Hidden Gallery.
Yeah.
And like you open the door, like the place is regular. You open the door and it's just white and it's like full of art.
Full of art. Mm-hmm.
I was like, man, that's dope. I didn't know nothing about art, but he was saying, like even in his documentary, he talk about the value of fine art.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't think a lot of artists realize that it's a lane there, man.
Oh, dude, that's a big lane. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I'm all the time studying, you know, artists and, you know, watching documentaries on artists and, you know, like just everybody, man, from like Leonardo da Vinci, you know what I mean, to Picasso, you know what I mean, like, you know, people hate on Picasso because his stuff looked like, you know, 5-year-olds did it, but, you know, a lot of times they don't know that he was like a master classical painter by the time he was 14, you know, so, you know, by that time he was already painting like the master, so he was like, man, I can do it, you know, I'm gonna switch it up on y'all and do something totally different. And, you know, that's why he's Picasso, you know what I'm saying? Like, he just...
Your style makes you stand out.
Yeah, dude, like
just being yourself.
Yeah, exactly, you know what I mean? He said, he has a quote, he's like, you know, it took me 14 years to paint like the masters, but a lifetime to paint like a kid.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, like, you know, things like that, I'm like, yo, that is
crazy,
so dope, man. Like, you know, he was like 80-something when he died, or, you know, something like that. He was super old. He died in his bed drawing. You know, he was an artist,
Living
man.
life, man.
Dude, yeah, he was an artist, man. So, like, you know, things like that, like, keeps me keeps me motivated, man. You know, and like, you know, knowing that what I'm doing, it's I'm just creating things. You know what I mean? That I find happiness in creating them. You know what I mean? And also people, you know, people like them. You know, so that I don't know, man. That's really cool. You know what I mean? Like I think that's really cool. You know, it makes me feel proud to be an artist. You know what I mean?
I think taking the step back and realizing how dope y'all are is hard for y'all. Because, like, I mean, if you think about it, people, I mean, you booked to July, so it's like all of these people.
No,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly, man. And that's why I'm always, like, thankful, you know what I mean, for those people, man. And even if it's just a name, I'm thankful that they're willing to wait for me to do, because they can go any other place and get it done, you know what I mean? But the fact that they're waiting, man, like that's
dope. That's special, really dope. Man. That's man, and a lot of people don't realize how special that is for somebody to wait to give you their money. You know what I mean? Like they get the big head and be like, you know, I'm the man, but man, that's not how.
That's not how it should be, man. I could never do that, man. Like, I mean, I hope people don't think that I'm like that. Like, if I don't respond to messages or something like that. But honestly, dude, like I'm really booked up, man. So I don't have an assistant. I don't have anything like that. So everything that I do, you know, besides tattooing full time, and then painting and stuff like that, or like they want something commissioned. Like I had this girl one time, she got mad because she asked me to draw her something. And I was like, hey, I'm sorry, but at the moment I don't take commissions, you know, like maybe in the future I will, you know, but right now I just don't, because I don't have the time.
Right.
I'm gonna keep you waiting, and I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd rather not do it at all and tell you, and then like she saw me painting something else, you know, that is like for me, you know what I mean? But it's like for me, you know, I want to do this. You know
I think
what
you're
like,
a robot or something.
Yeah, like I want to do this, and it doesn't matter. I don't have a deadline on how long it's gonna take. Like it could take me a year to finish it. You know what I mean? Like, but it's for me. Like I can wait. You know, I know how long it takes. And then you know she went online talking about like, oh, you know, all these artists are like they say they can't draw, but then they draw all this other stuff.
It's like the mind of an artist. A lot of people don't understand it, man. You know, and I know that's probably hard for you to see stuff like that online. And you know your heart was in the right place.
Yeah, man.
It sucks, man. But the tattoo shop, are you guys planning to open up more tattoo shops? Or?
At the moment, not really. You know what I mean? Like we're really good where we at. We're in a really good spot, man. You know, we're all still trying to grow as artists, and you know, a lot of times if you try to open more locations, it's, you know, for me, I mean, I don't know if some other people might work, but for me, I see it as, you know, you start to lose the how can I say it, like the focus on the art, you know what I mean? And then, you know, like if you get another building and you know you can put like 10 artists, then you know you have to fill it up, you know what I mean? Like, so the quality of the work, you know, it comes down because you have to fill those chairs, you know. So we like to keep it small, make sure everybody's solid, make sure everybody's, you know, it's good work. We just focus on what we do, and that's it, man. You know, like
it's dope over there, man. Like y'all, it seemed like y'all just having fun, man. You go over there and it's like a car show over there.
No, it is.
It's dope over, you know, that whole vibe, man. That whole vibe is amazing over there.
We try to, man, and you know, like I mean, I try to work hard, and you know, I hope the guys see that, and I mean, I see them working really hard too. You know, I'm always learning from them. They're learning from me too. So it's we're all co-workers. You know what I mean? We're all working together. Like I said, I'm still working 5 days a week. I don't stop. Like I don't think I'm gonna stop. You know what I mean? I'm always gonna be there working, tattooing, and then making art. You know what I mean? So. It's just my life. I can't do it any other way.
Art.
Yeah, art, man. Just doing art.
That's what's up, man. Well, I appreciate you coming by to you know, sit down and talk to us, man.
Appreciate you, man. No problem. What you guys are doing, I think is really, really dope.
Man, I appreciate it.
Appreciate you guys, you know, reaching out to me, man, and you know, thinking that I'm like interesting enough
man,
to talk to you guys, man. So appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, man. For real.
So anything you in the future you want to let them know, or Instagram tag, the shop, whatever you want?
I mean, you know, our shop is, you know, Best in Fayetteville, in the corner of Skywell and Rayford Road. You know, come check us out. I'm Carlos Tolentino, so I'm just doing art, you know? That's all I can say. Just keep doing it.
That's what's up, man.
That's it.
Again, this is another episode of Borntopoketv. Make sure y'all liking and subscribing and tuning in to what we got going on, man. We out, man. See y'all on the next one.